What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Luke, and in today's video, we're driving something very fun, the final edition Lamborghini Gallardo. You got a little set there. Guys, tell me this is not the sickest wrap Gallardo you have ever seen, and a huge shout out to my buddy Braden, South Valley Photo. Guys, give him a follow on Instagram because he takes the sickest photos. Photos sick enough that he can buy a Lamborghini. Please. I'm trying. I want to take photos, get a Lamborghini. But no, guys, in all seriousness, the reason I want to show this car today is I've been looking at G80 M3s. Now, the ones with the buckets are very pricey, where this car is not that far off. Obviously, it's a little bit more, but for YouTube reasons and for just cool factor, this is way cooler than a G80.
You gotta go to Lamborghini. It's a Lamborghini.
It's a Lamborghini. Now, this is not Braden's first supercar. Braden had an Audi R8 before, and Braden, how old are you?
27 now.
Braden is 27. I'm gonna put this out there. I am older than 27. I don't have a Lamborghini yet. What are you doing? Why don't I have a Lamborghini?
Just taking cool photos.
But guys, I asked Braden to come out today because I want to go for a ride. There's two cars specifically that I want to look at. Now, the GT3, like I said, is my dream car. It's the ultimate car, but that price point, being at roughly 200,000, sometimes a little bit more than that for the proper spec, that is so much money. Where this car, when it comes to payments, because obviously, you know, we're not balling, we're balling on a budget. I think a payment on this is not that unrealistic. Now, off camera, Braden just made a very good point. He mentioned that this is not the cheapest Gallardo out there. There's also a whole bunch, you said there's different versions of them?
There's levels to the game, right? There's super expensive Gallardos, but then when you're just talking about like a base Gallardo, final edition is not the cheapest, but it's also not the most expensive. However, there are cheaper Gallardos that are really affordable. I mean, pre-LPs and early edition LPs.
How much do you get one for?
You could get a pre-LP for 100K or less.
Am I gonna have like a whole bunch of issues?
It's Italian. You're always gonna have issues.
That is my one concern when it comes to buying a car like this, because I look at this car and obviously it's sexy, but I'm so concerned about maintenance. That's why when I think about getting a G80 M3 or even an M4, it comes with a warranty. Obviously, we're gonna avoid that warranty very quickly, but I just feel like the maintenance on that car is gonna be significantly cheaper because it's so much newer.
And people forget about that. They see the car and they go look at the price tag and they're like, oh, 100K. Okay, if I work really hard, I can get that. And then they go to do their first oil change and it's like 800, 850.
For an oil change?
For an oil change.
Just like that, this video's over. Thanks. See you later, guys. Thanks. Now, one thing I did not realize about your car is you've got like brown interior.
Brown on brown on brown. In fact, we call it dark chocolate fantasy.
Welcome to the dark chocolate fantasy Gallardo final edition. And then you have an exhaust on here?
Avior Performance. They're out of Texas. It's a complete muffler delete, which is as loud as you can get it without pulling the motor.
Ooh.
Never gets old.
By all means, do not do a donut, do not do burnouts, do not drive crazy, do not rev it really loudly in this parking garage.
Obey the law, obey the law.
Dude, that thing sounds good. It sounds so good.
Gosh dang it, will you give me another wrench?
Yeah, dude, I got you.
No, not that drawer.
Is that the Dollar Shave Club Club Series razor? Mm-hmm. Well, I've just got one thing to tell you. I'm a 4-blade kind of guy. Yeah! Guys, I'm excited to announce that today's video has been sponsored by Dollar Shave Club and their Club Series razor, which is the best razor they've ever made. Now, the best part is you're gonna look and feel like $1 million while just spending a few. And guys, there's no subscription required, as Dollar Shave Club does not care how you get your razors, they just care that you're not overpaying. Now guys, the Club Series razor has been expertly crafted based on feedback from millions of its members. It's available in both 4-blade and 6-blade options, and it's got stainless steel blades for an even smoother shave, and they're optimally spaced for easy rinsing. Now guys, they're designed for people like you who are smart enough to not overpay for quality razors. So guys, go to dollarshaveclub.com/LukeTerry or to the men's razor aisle at a national retailer near you, and while you're at it, pick up some shave aids like the shave gel and the shave butter. Guys, thanks again to Dollar Shave Club for sponsoring today's video. Okay, I was not expecting that. We might have gone a little bit sideways.
She's a little rowdy. She's a little rowdy.
I did not realize Gallardos were this fast.
When I think Gallardo, I think about, okay, old Lamborghini that's just like not fast.
Yeah.
That's surprisingly fast. The shifts are pretty aggressive too.
Yeah, it gears slow, but I think it's more entertaining than the new Huracans and R8. I've driven a few of them. I get bored.
Yeah, they're almost too perfect.
Yeah, it's like really refined. They're fast. It's amazing, but like I like being tossed around.
Are you sure you want to do this?
I mean, my insurance is good.
At least one of us got insurance.
Dude, this is sick.
Not too shabby.
I don't know what to say. I hope I don't crash it.
To be honest, how nervous are you right now?
There's something about being in a Lamborghini that feels really cool, but it's honestly more stressful sometimes when it's not yours. I don't know what it's like to own a Lamborghini, but whenever I drive other people's cars, I try to be very, very nice to them. Come on, Hyundai!
Dude, we just got beat by a Hyundai.
It's not the car, it's me. I'm just a little bit nervous.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never been passenger in this car, ever.
This is your first time passenger?
First time.
Guys, I gotta give another shout out to my buddy Braden for letting me drive the Gallardo today, but I got some good news. Today's video is not over. We're gonna go check out one more car.
Guys, welcome here to Captivate Utah, where the selection of cars, well, there's one Porsche, there's another Porsche, we got an R8, we got the cleanest Supra I've ever seen, and as you guys know, my dream car. My literal dream car. Gabe bought this and I am very sad, but I'm very happy for him. This is just one of those cars that someday, one day, when it makes sense, I want to buy this car. Now, obviously Braden's Gallardo is amazing, it's very sick. Now that car probably, if you tried to sell it right now, I'm assuming it's a 120 to 140 car. That's definitely more than the M3. So, the car I want to show you right now is something that's a lot more affordable, and in my opinion, it's not that different. But it is, but it's not. I'll just show you. It's the R8. Now, this is the Gen 1 R8. Now, this is the V8, so it's got the same motor that came in the RS4, so I know as far as reliability, it's not gonna be that bad. It's also all-wheel drive, so when it comes to Utah, this is one of those entry-level supercars that is actually perfect for where I live. Now, the best part about this car is here inside. These are a little bit more rare because it's got the gated manual. Now, what's super interesting about this car is actually how many miles are on the odometer. This car has over 60,000 miles, and I'm pretty sure they're asking roughly $70,000. So for a car that's fairly reliable, it's got high miles, but it's definitely an easy, cheaper way to get into a supercar. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think a gated manual R8 is the move? Now, one of the biggest selling points when it comes to a car like this is the depreciation. Obviously, getting into a supercar, typically you're gonna lose money on cars. Obviously, when COVID happened, cars were going all over the place and prices were kind of just random. Now, a lot of things went up and a lot of things went back down, but the R8, I would say, is probably the safest bet when it comes to getting into a supercar. I feel like the Gallardos, they're probably gonna stay in the same range as well. The Porsches, though, the Porsches, in my mind, this is just never going down, baby. That's the sexiest car I've ever seen. And Gabe, who's right over here, I got a bone to pick with you because you bought my friggin' dream car.
It's mine too, man. Everyone wants this thing.
Whoever's got money, right?
No, it's not for sale. It's not for sale.
It's not for sale.
No, not yet.
But this is. So if one of you guys wants to beat me to it, they're asking roughly 70, 71,000 for this car. Like I said, Gabe, if you want to make me a sweet deal.
On the R8?
On the R8. Or the Porsche. Make me a better deal on the Porsche.
Not the Porsche, yeah. Not the Porsche.
I want the Porsche. But guys, let me know in the comments below. This one's only 235. I like the blue. The blue is where it's at. Guys, let me know in the comments below what you think I should do. Should we stick with trying to find an M3? Do we get a Gallardo? Do we look for an R8? Or is this the one? Guys, I will see you in the next video. Hey, how much one of those cost?
More than I can afford.
Nate?
I'm revving the brake.
Dude, get it.
The brake's not working, dude.
Can you hear it?